evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Thursday, March 1st, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, Coffee County commissioners plan to spend $27 million for school expansion. A Lewisburg man has been sentenced to prison for horse soaring violations. Former University of Tennessee star Antoine Davis will be in Manchester next week. College Street Elementary School has a new plan to teach kids about healthy food options. And the Tullahoma Wildcats basketball season comes to an end after a heartbreaking loss Tuesday night. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6. Stay tuned.
If you're looking for a great atmosphere, good music, an open design, and a staff that understands what it takes to serve the best food around, you'll find it at the Timberloft Restaurant in Manchester. Locally owned and operated, the Timberloft features smoked meats, prime rib, black Angus steaks, sandwiches, burgers, pastas, incredible appetizers and sides, and decadent desserts made in-house. Searching for a new place to hang out with company clients and friends? With a cozy feel, a quiet bar, awesome drinks, and big city quality food, you found it when you visit the Timberloft, 1165 Woodbury Highway, Manchester. Catering and party planning available. The Timberloft, spectacular.
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force.
Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
Our office used to look like this, but now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. A Coffee County Commission panel has voted to spend some $27 million for another round of school system expansions. The Commissioner's Budget and Finance panel unanimously approved a school board request for more money during Monday's session. The funding request includes the estimated cost of building a second middle school, along with some renovations at New Union, East Coffee, and North Coffee elementary schools. The school board is not asking for money to upgrade the existing middle school off Highway 55 in Manchester. The board has tentatively selected a track off of Highway 53 north of Manchester as the site for a new middle school. Some say the new facility could be built alongside the current middle school. The Saturday Independent says spending issues are expected to be debated during a scheduled March 13th session of the full commission.
A Lewisburg man has been sentenced to 12 months in prison for horse soaring violations. Two others received probation from U.S. District Judge Harry Mattis of Chattanooga. 39-year-old Barney Davis received the prison term and was fined $4,000. At his sentencing hearing Monday, he described mechanical devices and chemical irritants used to soar horses to force them to show an exaggerated gait in the show ring. 26-year-old Kristen Altman of Shelbyville and 33-year-old Jeffrey Bradford of Lewisburg were sentenced to 12 months in probation for soaring violations.
Tullahoma's Board of Mayor and Aldermen met Monday night. Mayor Ghislaine Curley gives us a summary of that meeting.
Well, I'm pleased to report on the City Council meeting that was held this past Monday evening. Really before the meeting got started, I took an opportunity to recognize several of the students that had recently passed the GED program and are now high school graduates. I think it's appropriate that we recognize individuals because to a lot of folks, life happens, and so they do not have an opportunity to finish their high school degree, and so they were encouraged to go back and earn their GED because Studies show that an individual that earns their GED will earn approximately $10,000 a year more than a person without a high school diploma. And really, it just opens up all kinds of avenues when you have your high school diploma. So we were very pleased to recognize some individuals last night that had recently earned their GED. And I guess one of the things that I enjoy most as your mayor is the recognition of achievement. And I was really proud of these students and what they had done to, and I'm sure many of them, I don't know any of their stories individually, but I'm sure many of them went through a lot of struggle to earn that diploma. So we're very proud of them, and I think the community should be proud of them as well. Then we went on to the regular portion of the meeting, and really it was a pretty light agenda on Monday night. Probably the highlight was that we rearranged some of the things regarding the sidewalk program in Tullahoma to allow more state and federal funds to be used to construct sidewalks. It's like everybody loves sidewalks. Everybody wants a sidewalk. And so we want to be able to do some things that will allow more sidewalks in the community. So that's just a brief wrap-up of what happened at the City Council meeting last Monday night. Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing music on the mountain every Saturday night at 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Some people think that pressing their on-demand button will cost money or make their house explode or something. Of course, neither of these things is true. On-demand is just a way to access thousands of free movies and TV shows. The code to blow up a house is actually channel up, channel down, 2*77.
On demand, thousands of free movies and TV shows on your schedule, and nothing bad.
Welcome back. Manchester is getting a new Head Start facility. I spoke earlier this week with Jack Williams about his role in the project and what purpose the new building will serve. Let's watch.
Well, they brought me in as the project manager here. We've taken this building, pretty well gutted it out what was here, and we're going to make over 10,000 square foot facility here for Head Start. It's going to be a very nice facility. I think we have 3 full-blown classrooms, right? Four classrooms. We're going to have a full-blown kitchen where they'll serve, play areas. So it's good for this community.
Very cool. Something that's you were saying that this particular facility could be a model facility or a home.
It will be. It's for the Head Start centers they have in all the counties in South Central. Our agency has 13 counties, and this will be the showcase right here. This will be top notch.
This is Kevin Johnson. Kevin, you're also with the
South Central Human Resource Agency.
Resource Agency.
Our normal job's maintenance, but pulled in on this project here to get her going. This is Jack of all trades.
Yeah, that's good. You need one of those. What was your date again on this? You were saying
completion date?
Yeah, hopefully
June 30th.
June 30th. All right. Well, and it's going to serve area kids in Manchester, and so some of their just general needs.
Based on low income children 3 to 4 years old, they have to meet a criteria for income. They'll be served 2 meals a day. Going to have outside play and inside play too.
Very cool.
Classroom type setting.
Anything particular about the building that you in terms of how it will serve the particular needs of these kids? I mean, anything different you're doing with it? Anything? You say you have a kitchen area in here, so they're going to be able to cook and serve meals for the kids.
They have a full-blown kitchen staff, and they can serve hot meals, and very, very good benefit for these kids.
Very good.
Chip recently spoke with College Street Elementary lunchroom manager and Tracy Arnold and Chef Mike Osborne with the Manchester Coffee County Conference Center about a new program to help teach children about healthy food.
First Lady Michelle Obama started the program. It's called Chefs Move to School, and it's part of the Let's Move campaign. And it pairs chefs in communities with active people working in the food service program. And Tracy's food service program was something that was easy for me to pair up with. And being that I work here in Coffee County, I couldn't help but get the opportunity to jump in. And I really love the opportunity to do it.
Cool. Tracy, what does this mean for you to have the chef come in and do something a little different with food, especially in an era where we are focusing more on health consciousness for the kids?
We're focusing on more of the farm to school opportunities that we'll have, and the fresh vegetables that he's put in this pasta salad will introduce the kids to more things that maybe they don't know is available or they've never seen it, and maybe we get them to try it, and that will boost that program as well.
Guys, tell me about how this program got brought to the school here. Who brought this? How did you get here to the school?
Connie Morris, who's the director of food service for Manchester City Schools, contacted me, and she registered through the website for Michelle Obama's program, the Chefs Move to School program. She registered on the school side. Likewise, I registered on the chef side through the American Culinary Federation. And ultimately, I was lucky enough to get paired with Tracy here at College Street Elementary.
Okay, and Tracy, is there some sort of spark here that may establish, fresher vegetables in the schools, or at least at College Street?
Yes, we're constantly working on maybe new recipes to promote the fresh vegetables and fruits and things in our lunch menu, but the time constraints as far as how much time we have to prepare these items for the kids is an issue that we deal with, but we are definitely working to provide healthier lunches and breakfasts for the students.
Cool.
What I find really fascinating on the chef side, and what I'm really all about in this program, is I get to learn as well. I always want the opportunity to learn more about what's going on in other people's kitchens. And in Tracy's kitchen, she has some unique challenges. She has to work with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a regular basis for providing food. I always thought that the schools were self-contained, but their direction comes from the USDA. That's why the First Lady is so deeply involved in this program. Tracy has some unique challenges that she has to overcome on a daily basis just to put food on the plate for kids. If it was as simple as cooking and putting the food on the plate and there was an unlimited amount of money to draw upon to get it done, it wouldn't be as difficult a task. But Tracy has some unique challenges, and the schools really do. So this has been an observation for me that I needed to know more about. And I think every parent at some point is going to have to know more about what's going on inside their child's school food program, and showing that they have enough care and initiative to meet with me shows me that they really want to make some changes and try to make their program as good as it can possibly be.
Stay tuned. More Newsleader on 6 is coming up right ahead.
The highest standard of integrity delivers stability and honor. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of integrity in healthcare It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Whether it's a home loan, a business loan, a personal loan, a loan for any good reason, Citizens Tri-County Bank is here to help you with the loans you need. With caring, friendly lending pros at convenient offices across Tullahoma, we love our community and we take pride in helping people get the loans they need. Citizens Tri-County Bank, focused on making loans for the individuals and businesses of our community.
Welcome back. Congressman Diane Black was in Tullahoma last Friday speaking to the Tullahoma Noon Rotary Club. Some of the topics she discussed were job creation and debt reduction. Let's watch.
What do you really want to do in looking at debt and what's happening in our country, and decided along with the rest of our conference that there would be three things that we would really focus on. First, because of the economy and jobs, that we would create a pro-business environment. And that pro-business environment will hopefully create jobs, and with that creation of jobs, everybody wins. More jobs are created when more people have money. They spend more money on more products and services, which create more jobs. And so looking at everything that we did, we had to ask ourselves a question, does this help to create another job? Number two, government has grown huge. And I don't think if you go back and you study our founding fathers and their principles of the founding of this country, they ever meant for the federal government, the central government, to be as large as it is and to be doing many of the things that it's doing. And I really get upset when I know that the government's going to tell me what kind of light bulb I can put in my lamp. And when they tell me what kind of flusher I can use in my toilet tank. You know, when you start getting that involved, that is a government that has grown too big. A government that big can take away your freedoms, but it also costs money to run. So the second principle was to shrink the size of government and give as much as we could back to the states, which is the 10th Amendment, to give states their rights and not take away their rights. And having been at the state government, I can tell you there were a number of times, whether it was in a transportation situation or an environmental situation, that we felt that the federal government was telling us what to do when we knew better in this state about what we needed in Tennessee than they did in Washington. So shrinking the size of government was number two. Number three question we had to ask ourselves is, does it cut spending? Because our spending is out of control. You know, when I went to Congress, we were $14.2 trillion in debt. And that meant for my new grandbaby, Gabriella, that was born, her share of that debt was $48,000 the day she was born. Today, we're over $15 trillion in debt. Now a baby born today is over $50,000 in debt the day they're born. We cannot keep this up for our future generations, and I certainly cannot look at my little Gabriella, who is 2 years old, and her brother, who's 4, and we have another 4 grandchildren going all the way from 15 to 2, and say to them that I sat back and didn't do anything about helping to turn this corner so that I didn't leave them in that kind of debt that they were going to have to bear and not know the kind of country that I grew up in with so many opportunities.
Biggest Loser contestant Antone Davis has been a man on a mission since his appearance on NBC's popular reality show last fall. His mission brings him to Manchester Tuesday, March 6th at 5 and 7 p.m. The 44-year-old former UT and NFL football player will be making an appearance at New Life Ministries at 2081 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Markham's Pharmacy is responsible for bringing Davis to Manchester as part of their Lose to Win weight loss program. Joe McCamey, business manager at the pharmacy, said, quote, "We look forward to bringing Antone to Coffee County. His visit will reinforce our Lose to Win message that losing weight is possible for everyone. Space is limited, so those interested in meeting and hearing Antone are encouraged to purchase their tickets by logging on to www.markhamspharmacy.com or by stopping by the pharmacy at MacArthur Street." As part of Davis's visit to Coffee County, he will be interviewed on WMSR Radio 1320 AM at 4 p.m. on the 6th. At 5 p.m., Antone will lead a Biggest Loser-style workout at the church for only $10 per person. Then at 7 p.m., he will provide a motivational talk and tips that will help members of the audience in their weight loss journey. Tickets for the 7 p.m. talk are $15. Those interested in both the 5 p.m. workout and the 7 p.m. talk, tickets are $20. Student discounts are available as well. Davis will have signed Biggest Loser memorabilia available as well. Tickets are available at the door. Anyone with questions concerning Antone Davis's March 6 appearance in Manchester or Markham's Pharmacy's Lose to Win weight loss competition may call 931-728-1100.
We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 Sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Tommy Anderton and Martha Jane Barton from Traders Bank to share why our Channel 6 viewers should bank with us in 2012. Martha Jane, I've known you to be employed at Traders Bank practically all my life. What is so special about Traders that's allowed you to enjoy 52 years employment?
Tommy, there are several things that make Traders the best. At Traders, it's like family as an employee and for our customers. Each customer receives exceptional personal service. At Traders, we're flexible and timely with our responses. At Traders, we listen and accommodate.
Martha Jane, thank you for that testimonial. Our New Year's resolution is to continue treating customers like family. It's truly why so many people never bank anywhere else.
Traders Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Entering Tuesday's home contest against Lawson State, the Motlow Bucks were the only team to have beaten the visitors this season, the only blemish on a 9-1 record. Now that record is 9-2 after the Bucks won their 7th consecutive game with a 17-3 rout over Lawson State. The Bucks, who are 8-5, are playing their best baseball as conference play opens with a 3-game series at home this weekend against Southwest Tennessee. The first pitch is scheduled for 1 p.m. Friday at the Driver Complex, with Saturday's doubleheader beginning at noon. In the Lawson State game, Motlow had 18 hits and slammed 4 home runs. 4 runs in the 4th inning was just the beginning for the Bucks as they added single runs in the 2nd and 3rd inning before closing the door with 7 runs in the 4th and the 5th. The scheduled 9-inning game was ended after 6.5 due to the lead. Alongside the offensive production, there has been excellent pitching, and Tuesday afternoon's game was no exception. 4 hurlers combined to scatter only 6 hits, and after a 2-run 2nd inning, Lawson State could manage only 1 more run over the final 5 innings. Sophomore Tyler Murphy continued to put up impressive numbers, going 3-3 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Murphy is now hitting .467 with 5 home runs and 16 runs batted in. Chase Denton was 4-4 with a home run and 2 RBIs, and Thomas Landborg slammed a solo home run. Denton is hitting .567 on the season with a 10 RBI. Will Trace had a 3-run triple for the Bucks, and Kenneth Perkey and Brent Guzay each had a pair of hits to end an RBI. Kendall Edmondson, who is 2-1 on the year, got the win by allowing only 3 hits and striking out a pair in 3 innings. He was followed by Josh Mann for 2 innings, and Joey Folletta and Chase Morris each pitched scoreless innings. Morris has not allowed an earned run this season, and Mann lowered his ERA average to .63.
The Tullahoma Wildcats saw their program's best season in decades come to an end with a 68-66 loss to Laverne Tuesday night in the Region 4 AAA semifinals at Shelbyville. The Cats nursed a small lead going into the final minute, but 4 straight missed free throws in the final 30 seconds and a driving layup by Laverne sealed the deal for the Wolverines' 3rd win over the Wildcats this season. Junior Markeel Hickerson capped off a great postseason performance for the Wildcats with 31 points. Alan Starks had 11 points. Van Williams had 8. Jared Davis scored 7. Joseph London added 4. Austin Kreisman contributed 3. And Tyler Fishback had 2 points. It was the final high school game for Wildcat seniors Alan Starks, Jared Davis, Austin Kreisman, Jacob Cooper, Alex Rice, Colin Bowen, and Marvin Gardner. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
When you shop at Woodard's Diamond Showroom, expect to find the best selection in the southern middle Tennessee region.
And guys, remember that Woodard's has the perfect diamond for your beauty queen.
Let Jim Woodard at Woodard's Diamond Showroom assist you in finding the perfect gift for any occasion.
Hi, I'm Jim Woodard. I'd like to invite you to shop with us at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma, where we treat you like a queen every day. And visit us on the web at woodards.net.
Construction has started on the brand new Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma, and our inventory is in the way. So to make room for the construction equipment, Dan said to sell 100 vehicles. So our mess means you save on all new and pre-owned vehicles at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Discounts up to $11,000 off MSRP or 0% financing. Stop by now. We've got unbelievable deals and we need the space. It's the under construction sale at Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma.
I'm NASCAR driver Mark Martin. You know what's worse than waiting in traffic? Waiting in the emergency room when you're in pain. So choose the ER that's extra fast, ER Extra. ER Extra is specifically engineered to get you the help you need and back in action with race car speed. ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
ER Extra. Exclusively at Harton Regional Medical Center.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1951 at 77 degrees. The record low was in 1980 at 13 degrees. The average high on this day is 56 and the average low is 34. Some thunderstorms in the forecast for tonight with a low of 57. Possibly some severe weather tomorrow on Friday with strong storms in the forecast with a high of 72 and a low of 48. And on Saturday, a little cloudy in the morning with a high of 56 and a low of 32. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6.
Have a great night.